Hi, I'm Harriet Morris, I'm the eating coach, and in this video I'm going to do two things. The first is I'm going to talk about the number one mistake I see people making when they want to do something like avoid lectin or make any eating change. And the other thing is I'm going to share with you my specific method for avoiding lectin, because this is a challenge that I am trying out. I don't know the answer yet to this, how easy, how difficult it is. It's something that I'm embarking on. So you're invited to watch this video, watch other videos and see how I get on. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not a coach who tells you that, oh, this is really easy and just to try and sell you into a quick fix. So first of all, I want to tell you the number one mistake that I think a lot of people are likely to make if they want to avoid lectin. And that is treating it like a test, trying to be perfect. They found out all the information, oh, this is what I can eat, this is what I should avoid. Right, that's it, I'm fully committed, I'm going to go for this 100%. That is a disaster. It's a disaster because you will have resistance to this. It's a disaster because people around you, they probably never even heard of the word lectin, never mind have thought about should they try and cut it out. Okay, so you're likely to be doing this in isolation, and that can be a really difficult thing. So you don't want to be perfectionist about this. You want to approach it the way I approach it, because this is incredibly liberating. So my approach is an experiment. I am embarking on an experiment to see if cutting down on lectins, avoiding lectins can help me with my own health goals. Wait a minute, Harriet, you're a health coach. What are you doing? You call yourself the eating coach. Why are you talking about your health goals? Aren't you perfect already? No, I'm not. I'm not perfect. My health is not optimum. I'm in the middle of my menopause. Things are quite chaotic inside me. I do all the right things a lot of the time, and yet I don't get those nice, smooth, linear results. But guess what? So many people in their 40s, 50s and beyond, and I'm 53, have this experience. So instead of trying to be perfect, I'm just going to share with you the absolute truth of the situation. And I think that's much more useful than someone trying to sell you a quick fix. So what you want is to find a way of eating in a healthy way that is also sustainable. And an experiment is absolutely fantastic for this. Let me explain why. Number one, going lectin free or reducing lectin is quite controversial. You will see people talk about it and say this is amazing. And the fact that I've come to this and I'm interested in this is because a friend of mine who is super smart and whose opinion I really value, she told me that she has reduced lectin a lot and she's seen some amazing changes with inflammation and with weight loss. But on the other hand, you go to the Wikipedia page on lectin free and it just tells you this is a scam, this is a fad diet. And so who to believe? What is right for me? What is right for you? The only way to know is to do an experiment, which comes to my next point, the second reason it's great to do an experiment. Is because we're all individuals. You know, when I was younger and I was completely addicted to sugar, it made me crazy. And I looked around at me and no one else seemed to be crazy without it. But I didn't understand that it was the sugar that was really creating all this chaos in my brain until I did an experiment to cut it out. And so you don't know if the whole lectin thing is a fad or if it is like maybe the missing piece of the puzzle for you, like it is for my friend. And I don't know that either. All I know is I'm an individual and there's certain things that really don't work for me. So this is the best way to find out, rather than trying to find a guru to tell you. Your body is the best guru. An experiment will also help you be more neutral, because guess what? You cannot succeed or fail with an experiment. An experiment can only give you data. Now, you might not like the data, but you can do something with data. Whereas with a big fat F, oh, you haven't done very well on this, you just feel dejected, you feel like throwing the towel in, and you may want to go and comfort yourself with, guess what, some really high lectin foods. And then you feel even worse. But my favourite reason for doing an experiment is the data that I've got allows me to personalise and take the elements that really work for me. Maybe not everything will, maybe some things will work and some things won't. But I can't fail. All I get is a really good result. Either I get no change at all, which means, hooray, I don't have to restrict my diet anymore. Or maybe I get, some really good changes. And I go, hooray, now I have more power. I have more choice. So this is the beginning of a series of videos of me taking you through my experiment to avoid lectin, to see what it does for me. Today, I'm not even starting the experiment. Today is the beginning of my prep phase, and I'm going to talk about that in the next video. There will be a link underneath this so that you can find out more. Prep phase is really, really important. You're having a conversation with yourself. You're saying, I know this might be a bit tough, but guess what? It's important. So we are having some prep phase. Most people don't get married without preparing for it. Nobody has a baby without getting any preparation. Job promotions, moving house, these are all big things that require getting your head round, and it's no different with really important dietary changes, potentially life-changing dietary changes. I don't know yet, so come with me on this journey and see. And please don't commit to give up lectins. Do an experiment and you're in a much, much stronger, neutral, more positive space. So this has been Harriet Morris. Check the link below to see any more videos that I'm going to be making. Remember, the magic ingredient in all eating change is mental rocket fuel, and I'm here to give it to you. Thanks for watching. Let's see what happens next.